walkthrough of what actually happened the night of Drag Halloween 2018. So we leave the car in the parking lot and we're walking to the club. Immediately, there's this group of guys, and they're just hanging out on the street. We walk by and one dude points out, "Whoa, they're tall."
Yeah, as we're walking by, you just kind of hear in the background like, damn, they're tall.
Yeah.
And like, you can just feel people like staring at us.
But we were super fabulous, so we just kept walking.
Yeah, we just to see that walk right past them.
Not even 1 minute later, we were waiting to cross the street, and this man came up to us from behind, and he's like, "Excuse me, ladies, you know you're supposed to wear flip-flops and carry your shoes in a bag or something?"
Yeah.
I guess at first I was a little self-conscious about my deer walk in the heels, so I thought he was coming for my heel walk, but I'm like, thanks, and then we kind of ignored him. But what I noticed is that men thought we were women, but we'll get to that later. But as a woman, men feel like they have a license to come up to you and talk to you.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Just completely out of the blue.
Yeah, there was a couple dudes that like saw us and they wanted to say whatever stupid comment to us, and they like walked behind us for a while until they caught up. And we were tall, long-legged, big-footed ladies, and we walked fast. So it took some people some time to get to us, but it was a weird experience, and I could feel people staring. And I feel like we were pretty convincing women. The clubs were a little dark, so unless you saw like an Adam's apple or whatever,
I'm pretty sure we had a comment about that at one point.
yeah,
So
this dude was like, "Did you check out the Adam's apple on her?"
it was just a mess. But anyway, so I think probably one of the most interesting points of the night was when we were standing on Fremont. And actually, you know what? Just Sam, can you play the clip?
So what's happening there, we were just hanging out, listening to some music, and this guy comes up to us and he's like,
He's like, "It's my birthday, can I dance with you guys?"
and we're like, "Ew, no." And then Sam pointed out, no, Paige has a boyfriend, and the guy was like, "So do I." So I was like, "Why not?" So we danced with this dude for a good 30 seconds, and then afterwards I asked him for $5.
You told him that will be $5.
Yeah, because this show wasn't for free. And he was pulling out his wallet, but his stupid friend money blocked us, and he's like, "Come on, bro, let's go." So that's my one regret.
So we start walking back to the car, and just it continues, right?
Yeah, at the end of the night, we're doing the walk of shame. We said goodbye to Sam and Sophie, and we were walking to the car when suddenly this group of older people asked us for a photo, and I was cranky and tired at this point, so I turned to Travis and I'm like, "Take their picture, Travis," because I thought they wanted us to like take their picture,
of them.
but they're like, "No, you be in it too," and I was kind of surprised. And then I was like, "Oh no, I don't really feel like it." And then the guy was like, "Please, it's my birthday. You two are like beautiful ladies or whatever." And they were drunk, obviously. So we took a picture with him, and then his wife asked to take a picture with us too. She was like, "He's always leaving me out. Can I have a picture with you two too? You're pretty, you're gorgeous, whatever." So we took our picture with her, and we felt super gorgeous leaving there. We're like, damn.
Yeah, feeling like we just left some photo shoot or something.
Yeah. So then we're walking to the car, and then this older man walks. What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm stretching. So this older man walks up from kind of like behind. And
He was kind of running after us, and he's like, "Hey, y'all model?" And I turned around in the deepest voice I could muster, and I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, never mind." And he kind of laughed, and then he walked back, and then I turned to Travis to like laugh about it. Travis was already talking to some other guy, okay?
This other guy and his really drunk friend walk up to us, and the guy's like, "Hey, where are you two ladies going? Like, my friend really likes your costumes. Like, let us buy you a drink." I look at him, I'm like, "We're going home." He's like, "Oh, you're going." Oh, after he sees me. And then his friend starts walking over to talk to Andres, and they're all like, "Hey, like, let us get you a drink." And the guy that I was talking to, he's like, "No, bro, like, come on, let's go. Like, bro, no, come on,
Yeah, I
let's
was
go."
like, we're going home. No, thank you.
And then as we start to walk away, I hear the guy that I'm talking to tell his really drunk friend, "Bro, they're dudes."
So that was the highlight of our night. Part of Drag Halloween 2018 was kind of a social experiment. We wanted to see, because our drag was more like, we wanted to look
More like
like
realistic women.
Yeah, so we wanted to naturally kind of blend in as much as 6-foot women blend into, you know, the landscape of the world.
Right.
But hey, with a little, you know, a dimly lit night and a lot of alcohol, we passed for women, and cheers to that. In conclusion, I hope you enjoyed our little drag experiment, and do you want to see Paige Turner and Lois?
Tom again.
Maybe we should have them as guests.
We could make that happen.
Yeah,
Let
so
us know. Do you guys want to see that? Are you
maybe
tired of them?
they might make another appearance on Halloween, but with hairier legs for sure.
For sure. Maybe pants this time instead of a dress.
All right, cool. Let's get out of here.